there.
The roles are very defined. It's very clean. Like here, even if you say the word role to a woman here, they get offended.
That's true.
Just use the role. Yo, play your role, let me play mine. Role? What do you mean play my role? Like everybody has a role. There's infrastructure to life. And if a woman doesn't understand her position and the role that she play in life, everybody's confused. How can a man and a woman play the same exact role? Where's the balance?
Right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. Listen, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on the notifications. I'm be dropping heat rockers, right? Because everything I react to on this channel is because I actually had I personally either encountered it, experienced it, something of the nature, so it kind of touches me, right? And you know, sometimes, like I said, some of these guys, they leave little holes in their videos, so I guess kind of like a reaction, but not really. But you know, we over here again with the Barack Obama of talking. Said, y'all already know what time it is. We're gonna get right into this. Let's go.
About to get into this fast, not slow. Make sure you cop your fast, not slow hoodies. I've got
I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
my non right now. Check it out down below. No more wasting time, man. Let's get it.
And if we go to Africa, we talking about women. Now it's paradise. Because you're not just dealing with beauty, you're also dealing with a different mentality. Like women treat you like a king. You are like a king. They're not competing with you. They're not fighting for equality because they understand that men and women could never be equal. They understand their roles. You know?
To that you say?
Not a goddamn thing.
you sucker. Yo, I'm going to go put some money in that jar. Go ahead.
I have some money going to the side for my Africa fund when I could get my...
These are dangerous times, man. AKON's over there talking about, like, women in Africa understand what it is. They know men are, you know, the head. They're in charge.
Pay attention, fellas. This is a man who is born in Africa. I believe he breaks it down. I want y'all to listen. You have to start listening. Words mean something, but let's keep going.
They know what a man is. They respect a man. And it's just so interesting to watch the Americans, right? And I consider myself American, even though I was born in Africa. I consider myself both. I've spent most of my time in the U.S., obviously so. But what I want to point out here is, as he's saying these things, right? As he's saying women are more submissive in Africa to their women, and American women ain't shit, right? AKON, not me. I don't want the YouTube people coming after me next. Jeez.
This guy, he don't want no smoke neither. He like, yo, hold on. Listen, I agree with every word that AKON said. I've had the opportunity to visit a few places a few years back in Africa, actually. But let's continue.
Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying, as he's saying this, you're seeing the other guys, the Western dudes, you're seeing the other guys in the room. They're kind of like, whoa. You know what I mean? They would never say it themselves, but they'll bring the guest to say it, and then they'll talk about it.
Right.
It's just real interesting for me to see like the different dynamics play out in this conversation. Let's keep watching.
I'm going to go.
Now, fellas, did you hear what he said? They'll bring the guest up to talk for them to say it, and then they'll start discussing it. Y'all have to stop being afraid of women. I've been saying this on Instagram for too long. Stop being afraid of women and stop lying to women. Let's keep going.
And when I get over there,
I'm gonna call you a bunch today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him over there early, yo. This guy.
No, I mean that's a matter. It's a matter of understanding.
how are those roles defined there?
The roles are very defined. It's very clean. Like here, even if you say the word role to a woman here, they get offended.
That's true.
Just use the role. Yo, play your role, let me play mine. Role? What the you mean play my role? Like, everybody has a role. There's infrastructure to life. And if a woman doesn't understand her position and the role that she play in life, everybody's confused. How can a man and a woman play the same exact role? Where's the balance?
Now, I do want to say this before Shishazette gets into this. We live in a time where they try to push women. Hear me out. They want women to be the better version of a man, but yet they haven't even learned how to be the best version of a woman. I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't do retakes though, so. Oof. Let's keep going.
Right? So in Africa, it's very clear. The woman plays the role of a woman. Okay? God installed love, emotions, and compassion in a woman because as a motherly figure, those things have to be instilled.
Correct.
Right. This is why women catch so much feeling so quick. This is why they can endure so much pain.
Fast,
and
not
still
slow.
be there. That loyalty, all that comes with them naturally. They think that we treat them like shit. No,
I'm looking at the camera. I was about to say, everybody is
Coming for you, AKON. Joe Budden's like, they're going to kill this man.
Mr. AKON.
And say it, and Antoine agrees.
no, but God,
See, they shouldn't have passed it off to him like that. See, that's kind of corny because they agreed, but then like they want to pass it off. Nah, like, and I want you to understand, AKON is on a different level than most men. We have to understand. We have to factor that in too. You understand what I'm saying? But let's keep going.
guys, at the end of the day,
I agree.
at the end
He's afraid to agree.
of the day, it's true.
So I'm gonna give you a little pushback.
Now the man's
I'm gonna give him
role-
some
I'm gonna
too.
give you a pushback.
All right, so as a woman, her role is to support the man.
I agree.
The man, we are the kings and the divine of this universe. A woman can never compare to the man. They have to understand that here in America. The woman
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
don't create life. They support the creation of life.
This isn't. Listen, I've been saying this to women for too long. I've been telling women when they be like, I bring forth life. I look what I do. I'm like, you don't create life. You don't do nothing. Without what I have, you have nothing. You have nothing. A man creates life. You incubate it. You just give it the space. It's just a resident in your body for a little while. And then when I hear women be like, "This is my body," it's my body. The baby is not even the baby's. You didn't sacrifice a rib. You didn't lose a rib. You didn't lose a limb for the baby to be born. So you're not creating anything. I don't understand this. This is crazy.
Somebody just broke that down to me.
The man is who create life.
Every time I say it, they laugh at me.
Man, we're gods. We the ones that create life.
No, to women, I'm saying, this conversation.
Right.
I just said it to you
So,
the other day. Y'all
and
laughing.
let me give you an example of the science of it. A man right now can create life without a woman, but a woman can't create life without a man.
Right.
If
It's
I
true.
wanted to create life right now without a woman, I would just shoot my sperm, put it in the incubator, and just give it 9 months, even maybe.
And what did I just say? I said, women just incubate life.
Be less
And
with
now
today's
they
science.
trying to get rid of that for women. Hold on. Let this commercial go
What
past.
happened to you?
This is crazy, man. This is really crazy.
I don't remember.
A baby will be born. A woman can't do that.
Right.
So, men, we are the creators of life in actuality.
Yeah, this is a really hot topic. Hot topic. AKON says African women are more submissive to their men than American women. And as an African man by birth, I agree. I agree that they are more naturally submissive. But more on that later. Real quick, let's just see what people had to say about this. We're going to check.
So this is where we're going to stop the video, right? So hear me out. I will say this. I do believe a lot of it has to do with the way a woman is brought up. I do wholeheartedly believe that. Like, the way she's brought up is how she's going to experience life, experience love. But as far as being submissive, women are not they're not taught that today. Like, women, so hear me out. Even the Bible says, hear me out, right? Because AKON mentioned God didn't design it like that, right? So we're gonna keep it there for a quick second. I said this in my last video. The Bible says, husbands, love your wives. Wives, respect your husband. So hear me out. Submission is a level of respect. And there is some women who just don't have that respect even for men. Oh man. Boy, I'm gonna tell a whole nother, that's a whole nother, oh boy. Oh man. Being a submissive woman is a whole nother level. I want to get into it biblically. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video about that. Listen, hear me out. This video was incredible. I haven't really dealt with women from Africa, so I'm gonna have to take AKON's word on it. But I will say, we do live in the West where women don't believe in it. I'm grateful. I don't have those issues anymore. We gonna get into me in a minute. But y'all already know, man. At this time, Michael May, I am your host. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel, the Hit Me Out podcast. And we out.